And I know a lot of the EU players, you know, they've basically kind of welcomed in Big Bird and Angry Bird, you know. So, but Problem X, look, let's not count him out. He's obviously Evo champion for a reason. He's definitely one of the best in the world for a reason. Last year, he made top 8. Last year, as we said, he was our dark horse to take the event. And here he is once again, all ready to go. It was only a matter of time before he won something big like Evo or Capcom
Right, I
Cup.
think you're right, yeah. He just was playing so strong.
And you know what? Again, you know, win or lose, one of the greatest things about Problem X is before he won Evo and even after he won Evo, the lengths at which this guy traveled the globe. I feel like he was never even in his own continent for like a good chunk of time. He was in the US for a giant chunk of time. He was in Asia for a little bit. I mean, this guy is traveling everywhere.
Yeah, all over the place. Now, they did play each other earlier in the year at CEO Top 8. Xian beat him 2-0.
Really?
However, as we said before, I mean, like I cited the fact that Mena beat Problem X in terms of why I thought Mena would win again. That also was about the same period of time, May, June, July. Since Evo, Problem X has been another dude.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know that you can look at the results from what happened before that and really say too much about him. In fact, when he has had a chance to go back and play against people who he has lost to in the past, he has lit them up.
Yeah.
He's played super, super well.
And look, when you win an event like Evo, I mean, obviously you have to have a ton of confidence to do that. But after you do that, oh man, the confidence is all there.
Well, both of these fellas know a little bit about that.
Actually,
these
that's
are
true.
two Evo champions right here.
That is true.
Xian in Street Fighter 4 some years ago, and of course Problem X over the summer in Street Fighter 5. In there right now.
Great start for Problem X right away. But remember how patient we saw Xian playing in the last match versus Xiaohai. Just really not overextending himself. So I have a funny feeling it's going to be a similar kind of situation. But Problem X was doing the same thing against Justin, don't forget.
Okay, that is true. But we also saw Xian play against Picaro, who I was very impressed by. His Bison was excellent, and he managed to win. Xian did 3-1.
Oh, the head stomp, always such a great option to catch people jumping in at you when you're getting up off the ground.
Patience, that V-Trigger 2's got a long time, or if you just hang on.
Look at this defense from Problem X.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see it in the gray health, and that was the most damaging kunai that we've seen in a long time. Oh, none of that was a combo, but okay.
Yeah, and I think Problem X may not have expected Xian to dash in that way. It's a little late on the reaction. But okay, so both of them had good stuff in that round.
Remember, Problem X went down 0-2 against Justin, but then came roaring back in that game 3. So definitely a player who can adjust really well.
Yeah.
And I feel like he kind of gave away one of those games, that game number 2 that he lost to Justin with a little impatience. Had that not happened, we might have even had a Xian versus Justin match right now.
You never know. So. Yeah.
Oh God, just slapping Ibuki right in the face. Reaching out, Psycho Axe, such a cool move.
Yeah, for sure.
Dunk.
Great block. Really neutralized all of that, and I think that's so impressive because Xian has been great all day with the future. He's made a lot of hay out of that.
Right, just a tiny bit of life left for Xian, and surprisingly, no V-trigger ready to go until he died. There we go.
Yeah, it's a good round. So again, already in this first game, we've seen some good stuff.
Plus.
Yeah, advantage. Just meaning he gets to move again.
That's why it's so great though when you're a Bison player, it just feels so good.
It does.
Roundhouse, Psycho Axe, Roundhouse, Psycho Axe, EX Scissors. It's so fun.
What a jerk, he's so cool.
Oh, and there was the reset in there to get the stun. Okay.
We're gonna need to see some kind of reset here.
Well, that's all Ibuki really goes for all day is resets and
activation. And Xian, great defense. He tried to jump there.
Oh,
no, okay.
He's gonna spend the critical art. Okay,
yeah.
all right.
He still has another Psycho.
Which is nice because now he's gonna have a big life lead here and one chunk left, and he could probably do some. Oh, well, that wasn't a counter hit though. But Xian was not expecting the Psycho critical.
It wasn't. And it's kind of hard read there because it is plus on block if you do it from range,
right? But
up close, it's not. In fact, it's quite negative. It's like minus 30 up close, if I recall correctly, but 40 frames active. So that could have been bad news.
Dang. So that was, a risk.
Like, it does recover in the corner quite quickly, so I don't think it would be minus 30
Right,
there,
yeah,
but
yeah,
still,
yeah.
it wouldn't be good.
Is there a little bit of that Super Turbo Cycle Crusher stuff
Right,
going
yeah.
on in the corner?
Yeah. Get behind them.
All right, so Problem X taking it 1-0 now. Xian got to try to figure something out here, but to be honest with you, I can't say he did anything particularly wrong in that game. Okay, gets out of the corner with the cross-up. Into the scissor kick, but it is negative on block, so that's why Xian's going to challenge. It's only the EX scissor kick that is plus on block. And just running into that V skill, and again, guess what? You got to deal with this potential trigger. But same thing, Problem X also. Oh, gets the crush! Okay. Not going to use any of the Psycho Crusher, though. He wasn't going to do it. Okay, there he was able to keep himself safe. Slide again. Now it's all gone, but uh-oh. Activates it. Not going to be, not for death.
Okay.
No.
No.
But it didn't count. Okay.
That was pretty weird.
I mean, in the end, what Problem X did there was great because it kind of threw off the combo that Xian wasn't used to. He was like, wait, should this... Oh, but that killed. He still got the hit.
Still did.
Oh. And unfortunately for Problem X, that means very little meter coming into here, just under a bar. But you know what? Xian has the same resource, so nothing too bad. However, the main important resource, which is the rounds, Xian is up 1-0.
Backing off just a bit. One of the strengths of Bison, he's so good at stabbing in.
Just being able to react where to finish that target combo or go into the light kick ender to keep it safe. I still don't know how people do that so consistently. It's crazy. Oh, it's kind of a tricky little reset there. He was trying to go to that I know that you know that I know kind of option. And
Yeah, hoping that Problem X expected a cross-up.
Right, or maybe hoping that he would try to jump away so that he would get caught by that jab.
It's a big life lead right now for Problem X. Xian gets quite a bit of work.
Yeah, well, he's
There's
got
maybe the
meter,
start.
so he got one. He spent one bar. Here we go. Okay, good patience for Problem X, not getting caught by that. Here we go. Chipped him down to no health at this point in time.
Oh, there he is.
A standing medium kick.
Problem X continuing to move so well. I just love watching this character. He's so cool with that horrible walk speed and yet excellent movement even still because of other reasons. I just think that's a really cool design.
It is a really cool design. And like I said, it just feels so good when you use Bison and you're just in someone's face and you get to knee them with a crush counter like that.
Your big advantage crush counter. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Get in there. Ibuki's got some good stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Here you can see some of it.
Yep.
Mix up.
Oh,
okay.
Man. Okay, there you go.
I can just hear Xian saying, what are you talking to Bison for?
Yeah,
Look at this character.
Right? Okay, the
And he's going to take the game on it too, assuming no big drop.
He spins one. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
So Xian shuts us up and looks pretty strong.
One of those characters that just has such good damaging combos that lead to resets, regardless of how much meter you have. And then if you have the kunais, then you can do the kunai release stuff. Just all these cool ways for her to take advantage of the resources that she has for max damage.
Oh, wow. The timing there on the axe. A little unusual. Works.
Oh, there's that
We're
crush to
seeing
the
a
face
lot of
again.
buttons out of Xian. He's very active, and that has not been to his benefit in the last game and a half. He did take the last game, but that was despite getting crushed quite a few times.
He's about to get perfected here. I mean, even if he wins like this is basically a virtual perfect.
Yeah, it's like a Hagar perfect, yeah.
Just realized what you meant by that.
Oh, yeah. Still in there. You know, Xian is definitely not out of it. If he finds one thing,
Oh yeah, Ibuki can steamroll.
she can
right
definitely
through.
do that. Oh, yeah. Here's the start.
Actually, with that, and still has the V trigger. Nice throw tech from Problem X. Okay, just gets out of there.
Yeah.
So good for that.
Now
EX
remember, he
head
has
stomp.
that Psycho lined up.
Yeah. So right now, what Xian was scared about.
Okay.
Saw it in that footsies right there. He was just scared of the surprise scissor kick all of a sudden out of nowhere. So he was moving very cautiously, which allowed Problem X to move forward and also got Xian to jump at a really bad distance.
Yeah, I feel that Problem X has been dictating this a lot. Even though it's tied, I mean, it's not a bad look right now for Xian. Okay, going low, in there.
Wow, just the wake-up challenge. But again, 3 frames on that standing light kick. Such a great 3-frame button.
Understanding the magic.
Far range, fast, and cancelable.
A little too far, but not with punish. Kind of a funky timing. Xian had backed. Stabbing, like you said, you never know.
Okay.
After blocking EX scissors?
Okay, this time, so he went for the same mix-up again because I think he was hoping Problem X would think he would change it up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, it was a cross-up. It was a cross-up.
Oh, that's a big problem right here for Xian. He can't get hit.
Oh,
he got hit.
Oh my God! What? And that those cross-up psycho setups that Problem X has.
You were joking about Super Turbo Wild cross-up stuff in the corner with Psycho. Guess what? It's real.
And Bison wins.
And you would think that Problem X would just be feeling himself after getting that, because you know those one of those things that you land and you're just like inside your heart, you're just like, ugh,
oh yeah, you're kissing all the fingertips.
But Xian, of course, on the other side, you see they're shaking his head, trying to figure out what to do at this point in time.
It does feel to me like a lot of this has been dictated by Problem X. Even though Xian has a game on the board, he's looked nice at times, it just feels that for the most part it's been the other way. I don't know what advice to give him, but there does need to be a change on Xian's side.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Problem X being the technical last player from EU, but, you know, Xian, last player from Singapore, probably only player from Singapore here, so, you know, he's had the weight of his whole entire country on him for a very long time.
It's not new.
Yeah.
Not the first time. So we'll see what he comes in with. Like I said, it's got to be something different.
Yeah, well, it's not down to 0-2. He's only down 1-2
for sure.
right
It's
now.
not a terrible situation.
Wins one game, and then he's right back in it. So you just got to take it one game at a time, take it one round at a time.
Trying to jump in. It's the first time in a while he's tried it, but Problem X was ready. So you see Xian trying these different angles. He's so close to the trigger. He wants it so badly. If he blocks something, he's got it. So Problem X may not want to give that to him.
I mean, at this point in time, it's coming no matter what.
It is coming, especially right there. We got the crush.
So is he going to activate it? Yes, he does. Okay, so again,
reset.
Not for the
reset.
Oh man, he got hit, so he thought he was just going to finish it, and then the chase on the backdash. Okay.
Xian steamrolling very nicely.
This is how you want to start the round if you're Xian. The other side.
That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yep.
And that sequence right there just shows why Ibuki is so scary. Like, at no point in time are you truly safe against this character. So it's really the plus buttons versus the just steamroll mix-up right here.
A lot of harassment going on right here in the corner. A lot of heavy buttons, too. Look at the damage right up there. There's not that many actual big hits. Yeah. There's just a lot of chip. I mean, some hits, too, but nothing major.
And actually a lot of life lost through gray damage as well.
And then hits.
Oh, did you see that backdash to avoid it?
Here he is. Xian's waking up.
Down, yep.
Absolutely. One more hit for the stun.
From the front this time. And you know what? All those resources, being able to toss out 6 kunai. Actually, he doesn't even need it. Just gets the EX. And just like that, that is the kind of game that you want if you're Xian.
Yeah.
Because that will get you into the last game with some confidence here.
He definitely looked better. It wasn't just that it was like V-trigger shenanigans. There was other stuff, too.
It's been very back and forth here between these two guys. You see Problem X wearing an Evo cap, definitely to try to give him some of that Evo luck right now, because not to say that he won Evo with any luck, because that was all skill, baby, but, you know.
I hear you. You got to have your lucky hat.
Yes, exactly. You're a superstitious kind of guy.
Ah, not ready.
So hard to win.
It is, yeah. You really just have to expect it.
Right.
Jumping forward. As I said, there haven't been that many times, but Xian's still going for it. Just harassing, whittling the life down. Ibuki's kind of shooting for the fences, hoping for some of these to hit.
God, that lean back on that skill. Every time I see it happen, it just makes me think of all the times that my normals have whiffed, and I just get so angry.
Oh, I know. It's a tough life with that character.
I know, right?
Well, nobody made top 8 with her, so maybe.
Exactly. I've got bought into buff candy.
Yeah, okay. All right. Anyway, back to the match. Here it is. Now where's Xian going? He's made such good usage of this.
Oh, he avoids it and lets the shuriken come back. Oh, the
Nobody's
Xian,
blocking
the Xian.
it.
We've only seen it blocked once today, and I don't think it was even Xian who had it blocked.
I don't think it was punished either, by the way. I think it was just lucky kind of block, unexpected. Anyway, it's match point for Xian, who was down 2-1. And it seemed like Problem was controlling things, but Xian has battled back.
Which just means at the flip of a switch right now, the momentum could go back to Problem if he can just figure out what's happening right now. Oh man, out of the corner, out of the corner. That's the key thing. Even when you block that little side switch mix-up, you're out of the corner and a bad slide.
Unusual to see that. He's caught in the corner in a
And
bad
again,
spot.
leaning away, that perfect setup, that perfect distance.
Oh, it's done!
And it's done. Okay.
Is that enough?
A lot of damage here, but he's a little further. Okay.
No, he didn't even go for the max.
Yeah, just
it's
goes for the
okay.
mix
He wanted to reset
up.
instead. Problem's in big trouble. He's got to battle at just the right
lead
spot.
again, and this time it was the overhead. It's gonna do it, and Xian is in top 8, and you can see how elated he is when he lost so early in the tournament. He looks so crestfallen, but it is a 180 right now. He can barely contain the energy jumping up and down on the stage like that, and now we have lost all of our previous Capcom Cup champions.
So
and now
I
we
did
have
slightly misspeak. Fujimura has in fact made Capcom Cup each year so far. But when I looked at the list and it said Yukodan, my brain just didn't put it together.
Oh, right,
and then I was thinking about it.
Okay,
and I realized that's the same dude.
Yes, okay,
Just a
okay,
different
there
name.
you go.
So
there you
in
go.
fact, Fujimura is there again. It's Fujimura and Itazan, but it's not Problem or anybody else. 2 players who are going to repeat in top 8.
So that means, once again, like no Guiles, no Camis, no Akumas, no EU in there either. So unfortunately for that scene, all their players are out. But again, they've proven how strong they are. You know, Luffy has been in Capcom Cup year after year. Problem X, year after year, right? Phenom, year after year. So these guys are super strong. Problem X took Evo, and it's always just going to be right there between all the different places. So,
Definitely, yeah. Shout outs to Problem X for a fantastic year. He played amazingly well, ends up in 9th place today, but still I think he's got a lot to be proud of for the year.
Oh, yeah. You know, he just took Evo, that's all.
Just that.
Be it, you know,
and some other stuff too, by the way.
people,
Something I think he won this year. He actually did. He had a very strong year overall, especially the second half.